just not right. Right, I've spent the last hour and a half trying to get this thing to compile on Ubuntu. Right, there's the error message. There's the error message. You know, I used the same compiler as on the Pi. I'm using this. I've made sure SDL's installed. I'm using the same compiler. I'm using the same compiler parameters. But for some unknown reason, it keeps saying the function. Where is it? SDL poll event, and every SDL function after that, it errors. But I've got it in the header. .x. All right. If you think it's .x. Let's try it again. No. No. No, no, no. I'm only doing this because of the keyboard warriors. You know, always complaining that I'm doing it in Windows and not doing it in. That's why I was doing it on the Pi. Is the library up to date? Yes, mate. Yeah. Right, because watch. Just to show you, let me go back. There we go. That's what I installed, yeah? And it says everything's up to date. I know, because this was erroring before, and it was saying that I need to add it to the include path, and that's what I did. I added it to the include path. There. CP default include path. So I've put it, and I've checked that directory, and it's got all the .h's in. So I don't know. Don't know, baffling me. I spend too much time trying to please. Did you now? Oh, hello. Hello, Mrs. OSK. You did the right thing now by highlighting your message so I can see you. Oh, what's his problem? What's the matter, mate? Right, guys, I'm just going to take him out just in case, right? He's already been out once, but he's giving me the impression he wants to go out again. Right, just give me a sec. Come on. Come on, then. What your bits bought last time? Some nice, tasty, meaty morsels. Let's open them up. Oi, bugger loves. Come here, mate. There you go. There it is. There you go. That's his first one. Well, that went down well. Chew it, man. Chew it. There you go. Try swallowing it in one go. Oh my god, more bits?
Thank you very much. You guys really spoil me.
What the... What? How many? Dude, that is just mad. I haven't started yet. I haven't even started yet. Dear me. Thank you, mate. That is an awful lot. That's an awful lot of biscuits, yes. That is an awful... Oh, alright then. Docster's just made sure you're in biscuits for the next 6 months, mate. Here, there's another one for you. Go on. There you go. There you go, he's got another one. Oh dear. He'll get the full packet. If I give him the full packet at once, he'll throw up. But Docster, that is... Oh dear. That is an awful lot of bits. I have not seen that animation ever. Gee. He's a skinny rack and needs feeding up. He's not so skinny anymore. Hey up. You're supposed to be in your bed. The camera's over there, mate. Say thank you to your loyal fans. Right then. So back to this. back to this. You love supporting me. You love my... Dude, I don't expect... Whatever you do, I do not expect it. I just do this because I like doing it. And yeah. Oh, by the way, did you see what I put into Discord? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Nico has now a light, so when he goes wandering off, he'll know where to. He'll be able to see the light, and he can come back home. So I've put a candle on him, just to light his way and keep him so he's not so scared. That's what I've done. It's a very nice candle as well. Very nice candle. Damn it, if it had been Tastamin and she would have cried. Yes, she would have cried. She would have cried. When are you going to the beach? When the place is back open, yeah? When the place is back open. But I spotted this. I spotted the candle on Amazon. And the beauty about the candle is it's not real. It looks it, and it's very, very clever how they've done it. But it's a battery one that's rechargeable, so it'll never go out. So it's just there. It's just there on his, so he knows where to go. So if he does go wandering off, he knows how to get back. Well, it's not a picture, but I can send you a picture, Mrs. OSK. It's actually a video, because if you note it, look at the flame. Look at the flame. Look. I mean, it's not a real candle, but it's really clever how they've done that. Really clever. It's really, really clever how they've done it. Yeah, it does look real, doesn't it? It does look real. I mean, I was a bit sceptical when I bought it, because I was thinking it was just an LED on the top that flickered, yeah? But it's brilliant how it does it. It's brilliant. But it does look real, and it looks really cool when it's dark. Oh, it looks really... It lights him up perfectly. It lights him up perfectly. Yeah, lights him up perfectly. But yeah, it's yeah, you could see the. I mean, if you spend too much time watching it, you can see the repeat. Yeah, but at a glance, when you're going, oh, isn't that nice? It just looks like a proper candle. Just looks like a proper candle. Hang on, I can send it you. Hang on. Won't take me 2 seconds. There you go. There you go. You should have it now. Hey, Statbats. Oh, and the new, yes, the new Nico shirt. Yes, right. Guys, I have done this. Let me find it. I have done this to as a tribute to Nico. Let me get in there. Hang on. Have I done a link? Did I do a link? Oh yes, let's get in there. Right. Here we go. Right, so a couple of new things. We have got the new Nico's Rung mug. To celebrate the releasing of the releasing of the game, I've made a mug. And this is the one. The Nico t-shirt. The Nico t-shirt as a should do Nico poo bags. But that's it. Wrong one. I want to do that one, don't I? There we go. So there's a Nico as a fitting reminder. As a fitting reminder of our dear departed star. And I did have a tear or two when I was making it. In fact, I'm struggling now. So guys, if you want a Nico t-shirt, by all means, go grab one. I've already ordered 2. I've already ordered 2 nugs as well. But I was asked if I was doing it, and I said yes, I would be doing one. And SP's kindly give me permission to use it. Has kindly given me permission to use it to put. So if you want a t-shirt, there you go. I don't make any money on the t-shirt. That's the cost. That's the cost value, by the way. So everybody can have a little piece of Nico. Yeah. So but thank you, SP, for allowing me to use it on the t-shirt as well. All right. So there's a few. There's a few new things. I mean, I've put a notebook on there and a mouse mat just to add some more things to it. But these are the two. The mug and the t-shirt. All right. So knock yourself out, guys, if you want any. I don't normally push my merch, but I think the Nico t-shirt. Like I say, I bought two myself. Hopefully they'll be here soon. Hopefully. Hang on. When did the sale turn up? Here we go. th of February to the 22nd of February. That's when it. So, please help yourselves. Right then. So, if we can't get this working, on Ubuntu, I am not going to take any flack from the keyboard warriors. Because I have tried. I've wasted way too much time on this. So, unless someone's got an idea that we can do now, I'm going to shut this thing down, yeah? And I'll spool up the Windows machine. No? Right. Let's shut this down. You think it's the lib files, but I don't. That's the thing. I've put the include path in there. Right, let me just show you. Right, I put the include path in there because we're on the workspace. Oh, come on. Right, include path, IntelliSense. There it is. It's there, and there is a directory that says that. Right, so. Computer user include SDL2 and there it is, SDL.h, yeah, and it's got all the other includes in. Oh, hang on. Right, the actual command line. Let me run it again so you can see it, right? Right, there's the command line, right? Let me just get back to it. This. Let me, where's Notepad? There we go. Right, that is the command line. Take the path out of the hash. Take the path out of the include. Okay. Like that, yeah? Alright. No, it's still doing it, mate. It's still doing it. Yeah, just pasting, yeah. So I don't know. I've spent since just before 6 trying to get this working. Just before 6 trying to get this working. You really can't type on your phone. So I don't know what's up with it. I don't know what's up with it. I mean, this seems to be right. That seems to be right. Oh, let's turn word wrap. Where's word wrap? There we go. That seems to be right, according to what Derek put. Yeah, I've just had enough, you know. I try to show that we can do this in other environments, but the Raspberry Pi won't do sound. For some reason, the sound thing is not working on it. The SDL sound engine doesn't seem to want to work. And then I thought, right, I'll do Ubuntu. I've got a VM spooled up. I'll try and do it on that, and I can't even get it to compile. I mean, I got no errors here. So I don't know. Right. So we'll go to the Windows machine and the keyboard warriors to go to hell. So let's go to the Windows machine. Yeah, if somebody has an idea, or if somebody can get it working, the codes, well, the code will be in the Patreon repo, the Patreon and Twitch repo. So if anybody wants to grab it, he won't while you're in VS Code. This is not VS Code that's causing the problem, though. I don't think this is VS Code causing the problem, to be honest. So here we are, starting up a Windows VM. I think it's got plenty of juice. Let's see. 3 processors, 16 gig. Yeah, it's got plenty of juice. Am I using the SDL2 config? Does it? Alright, let's... read on Stack Overflow that the SDL libs have to be included last in the build options. Have to be at the end. Oh, right, okay. Okay. We can do that. We can rearrange everything. Oh, this is going to put my laptop to the test, having 2 VMs running at the same time. Right. Let's do this. Right, okay. So you're saying that we need to rearrange. Oh, maybe that could have been the problem with the Raspberry Pi. I don't know. Well, I'll look at the Raspberry Pi off stream. Right, so you're saying all this lot all that lot needs to go to the end, yeah? Like that. Do not use that one. Okay. Or you mean not these at all? You mean that? Okay. No! Oh, right, okay. So we have a new problem now. Oh, that's creating the render. That's creating the render. Segmentation fault on the renderer. This is what GaryMeg was having, wasn't it? He got this far. You need to make sure all the libraries are included. How do you make sure all the libraries are included? I don't even know what libraries to include. I wonder if that was what was wrong with the Raspberry Pi with the sound. Well, we got a bit further. Sending me a message on Discord. Go for it. Wow. There's a few in there. Alright then. Right, so SDL2. Let's grab so LSDL underscore image. Right, let's grab a few more. So image. Mixer, I've got mixer. TTF. Main, I've got main. And I've got SDL2. Oh, you have to make the main last. Okay. Alright. Let's try it again. Cannot find SDL image. Oh, maybe they're in little letters because everything else is in letters, isn't it? Right, maybe they're in little letters. Oh, am I missing the 2 as well? That doesn't help. Come on. Oh, you're joking me. Compiled. Oh! Yeah, segmentation error. Ah! Don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, different story. Anyway, we've got us. I've got as far as GaryMeg now, but I'd like to be able to do it in Linux. I want to show people that you can do it, but hey ho, never mind. Oh, what's the password for this? I've forgotten. It's that. Right, so we have got CPP roids in Windows now because the RPi won't do sound, which is annoying. The path to the code is different. Yeah, I'll have a play with it, mate. I'll have a play with it. So, this is where we've got up to, yeah? This is where we've got up to. So, I'm going to play it. Just show you. It's got to be that one. Yeah. Here we go. Now it's running at 40 frames a second because of this threading thing going on here. Yeah. But it does sound. Can you hear that? So it does sound, and if you remember where we left off, the explosion, right? The circles, you know the circles that were stopping, I figured what was wrong. So oh, is it a bit loud? How about now? I don't know how loud this sends out, to be honest. What's that like? Still too loud? Oh, headphones. Hang on, mate. Right, let's try that. Yeah. How's that? How's that? Is it still too loud? Let me know. I don't want to be changing the volume, yeah? That's good. Right, okay. Right. So. Sorry, Derek. Sorry. Right. The problem with the code. You remember when it was going down to 90 and then stopped? And then sometimes it went down to 80, maybe 75. Well, I found out what the problem was, yeah? The problem was in the laser code. Because we had this. We had this if statement here. Right, so if I do source code, oh, will I be able to? Oh, I won't be able to look at history, will I? Let's look at the commits. Why is the source code not coming up? Where's my menus? Oh, where's my menus? Never mind. So, if I do, can I? I should be able to see view changes. Here we go. Laser. Here we go. So, the problem was. Here we go. Right. This is what it was before. Yeah? This is what it was before. This is what it is now. What was happening is it was going through the update, right? But it still thought that the distance, you know, the distance calculation here, the distance travelled, that was still being calculated. So when the distance travelled got greater than the laser distance times the width, it stopped, which just so happened to be about 88. So I changed it to put that if the explode time is equal to 0, or in other words it's not exploding, then do that distance calculation and then kill it. If it's not, it ignores that if statement. So now we get the full explosion. We get the full explosion. Just to show you again. Right, we get the full on, all the way to red. There you go. And I sorted out the I sorted out the sound as well. Do you know when we had the boom and then it went boom again? There is a parameter when you play the sound. There's a parameter when you play the sound. I can't remember where it is. That's set. Where's the parameter that plays the sound? So it must not be in there. Right, it must be in the main one. Yeah, here. If that's set to 1, which it was in GaryMeg's code originally, it repeats it. It loops it and repeats it. Are you ready? Listen. There you go. There's the second. So that's why it was double hitting. So I just changed that to 0, and then that now just plays the sound once. So just remember that when this needs to be 0. That is the number of repeats, but it was set to 1, so it's going to repeat once more. There you go. So that's that figured out. that's that figured out. So next on the list. Right, let's load the Pygame version up. Ooh, that's Pybot. Yeah, secrets, giving secrets away. Quick. Pyroids, giving secrets away. I've been tweaking with the bot. That's all right, mate. I figured it out. So, the next thing, what I was thinking of doing was trying to get the numbers on the screen. So when the asteroid goes boom, we put the score, right? So it's very similar to this, yeah. So Python 3 main.py. So when you shoot, you see that 20, and then it fades out. I didn't see it, mate. I didn't see a lot of chat last time. I was getting so frustrated. In fact, I missed Mrs. OSK's chats as well. That's why she's highlighting her messages. So, what I thought was try and add the numbers to the explosion. So when the explosion happens, we add the numbers, and we use the explosion mechanic to also govern the numbers. But I don't know how to do the numbers, right? I don't know how to put text on the screen. So I thought we could try and figure it out together. So here's this. Right, so it's gonna have to be a vector graphic font. Alright then, mate. First, I need to figure out how to put the text on the screen. Now, I'm going to use Pygame because Pygame is sort of there. Right, I'm got to remember how I did it. Where's the text part of this? It's SDL TTF. It's definitely that, is it? Right, here. Right, text is text.text. So that must be me creating. Yeah, text. Here we go. So we have. Right, so it's got to be similar to that. The SDL. In fact, where's that link? Oh, where's that link that Face sent? I can't remember if Face sent it me personally or put it in the chat. The tutorials, mate. The SDL tutorials. Is there a text tutorial in that tutorial? Too many tutorials in that word. I can't remember if I link. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's bookmark that. Right, let's see. Have we got... Let's boost it on here. Right, have we got text? Here we go. Right, so I need to include that. Alright then. I am doing something right. OSK's fine. Right. So let's put that in there. So that's what we need in there, is it? So, we'll put it in there. And we'll put it in. We'll put it in laser because we're going to need it in there, I think. We're going to need it in there. Right. What else are we doing? Initialize variable. L text. Oh, it's the class. Okay. Text wrapper class. Okay. Load from rendered text. Oh, right. Is this how we do it? Font is equal to TTF open font, and then you have to give it the true type font. Okay. SDL text color. Oh, I'm just wondering. Let's have a look. Is this all the same? To use today, you have to set up TT extension library just like you would with the SDL image. Like before, it's just a matter of having the header files and things in the right place at your compiler configuration. Right, so load from file. So there are all the. Okay, let's pinch this. Right, let's create a new file called text. You've DM'd me the font. Rightio. Hey! Right, okay. Let me copy that to put it in the assets. And I'll grab it from here. Put it in there. Right, so that's the font we're going to use, yeah? Yeah, yeah. Hey, Mikroman, welcome, welcome, welcome. Render from text. Render from text. So let's grab that. Let's just grab all of this. Whoops. And then we'll figure out what we can do with it. I don't think we need that. We may need that. Not sure yet. Not sure. Oh, I've got to keep shutting that down. Keep hitting the wrong one. Oh. I'm just grabbing the code. I'll paste it in, then we can organise it. To try and understand what's going on. That. That. And right, that's closing the window down. Is there a close in that definition? Free, set color, alpha. No. Oh, what's going on there? You can send it to me organised. Oh, okay. Okay. Right, so what's it saying here? Let's have a look. Right. Here we are adding another function, texture class, called load from rendered text. The way SDL works is that you create the image from the font and color. Yeah, got it, mate. Got it. Wow. Load media. Phase 101 rules. Nice. Okay, so you load the media. And then you just put it on the screen. G text, G gender text, G text, where's that? It's the equivalent, yeah. It's the equivalent of that, yeah. Oh, G text is L texture. Right, got ya. Right. In the globe verb, yeah. So let's see if we can do this. Right, just answer me one question. You know this double colon, is that a static function of an object? The double colon. Does anybody know? No, it means you are referring to the class. But surely these functions would be in the class then, not outside of it, because it's outside of the class. In your code, it's outside of the class. Do you mind if I use your code on stream, mate? Tell me yay or nay. Radio, chat tar. I want to see it running. Right, so I need to add something into here then, don't I? Oh, it's already there. Right, it's there, so we should be all right. Right, let me run this so I can see what's going on. I am not running CPP roids. Cannot open source file. Oh. Right. Run that one. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, he's trying to compile the whole thing. Right. Oh, where's this library in Windows? That can't be right. It was the other one worked. Maybe it's that. Let's rename this. Oh, is that what I've done wrong? Thank you. Thank you. Right, let's go in phase. What's it complaining about now? Oh, okay. That's what I've done. Oh, so FaZe did say that this should be the last one. Maybe it's something stupid like that. It's complaining about this Windows main. Oh, is it because I've got two in the same... Oh, in main, I bet I can't... Yeah, but I bet I can't... I bet it's trying to compile all of it, isn't it? Gonna have to create a new project, yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. Right. Right. Oh no. Right. Let's grab that. Do that. There we go. What? What? Oh, cannot load the lazy font. Alright then. Let's change it to something else then. Hang on. Let's change it. Let's change it to that one. Right, so where do we specify? Oh, do I have to install it? Or can I just put the path in there? Right, so it's going to be vector waves. Right, let's try that. Let's try that. There we go. There we go. There we go. Right. So now we've got something working. We can hack it to bits and try and understand what's going off. So it's commented, yeah. The thing that we got set color, load, render. See, these are set in. These are set inside the class, but the definitions are there. Why are they not inside the class? No, yeah, I know I'm a C# coder, but I'm all for readability, right? Now, for me, I was thinking, why that's not a class function, yeah? Because it's outside the class, and that's why I thought that this was a static. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Operator, for a better word. Won't be readable like C#. That's no excuse. No excuse whatsoever. It should be. I mean, I think we. I mean, yeah. Okay. Let's understand what's going on. So in this L texture class, we have got a way of setting it up. A way of destroying it, to load a file. It's all Greek to you. You try to be as close as possible as the tutorial. Yeah, okay. Right, so load from file. What's load from file? So is that's let's create another one. You're not loading from file. You're just doing load media. Right. What's load media? Okay, where's load media? Here we are. So load media, get, so font equals open the font. Okay. So load media is basically setting up Gfont. It's more like Chinese to you. No, you just got to follow it. You just got to follow it. Yeah. So, so we load the font in using TTF open font. But we can set the font inside the object. We can set the font inside the object. If we're going to try and create a text object, like I did here in the pie game, I created an object dedicated to just putting text on the screen, yeah? So we could do the same. But I used a settings for the font, yeah. So we could create an object and we could send in the font, and then it creates the TTF open in the constructor. Because once the object's up and running, it will stay there as long as we need it to be. So we load the media, but you also set load from rendered text. So this is doing it inside the object. There we go, load from rendered text. So we get rid of all, right, free. I suppose there's a function called free, is there? Yeah. So we create a surface. If we don't create the surface, we put an error. And then the texture is creating a texture from the surface that we've just created. So all we're doing, we're returning back a texture. Okay. So we create the surface. Then from the surface, which has all the text in it, then we create a texture. Okay. Okay, so the thing is to load the TrueType font. Create a surface with the text on it, convert that, then create a texture from it. And we're going to use the texture then, I suppose. Let's have a look. So we've done that. That gives us a texture inside of G texture, which then we render on the screen. We do that anyway. Right, okay. So, load true type font, create a surface, from that surface create the texture, and then we render the texture on the screen at the XY point. What can go wrong? So, what famous last words? Yeah, what could go wrong? You need to declare the texture first. Yeah, that was in that load media, wasn't it? No, this render here. Where is it? So basically, we can try and do this. Use this object, but tweak it. Just tweak it. Yeah, global variables. I'm trying to avoid global variables if I can get away with it. So we need to tweak. Yeah. We're going to use this as the example, but we're going to tweak it. So let's go back into VS Code. Where are we? Let's load the other one up. Right, so we will, where is it? Oh, did I cut it out of there? I must have done. I must have cut it. Right. So, text. Let's rename that back. Rename. Right, I'm going to zap all this. Right, let's go to, not that one. Wrong one, John. It's in here. That one. So I'm going to grab that. And, oh, wrong one, John. Wrong one. There, we're in there. Then I'm going to grab this. But I'm going to put all the code inside it. I'm going to put all the code inside it. So let's start with the constructor. Don't need that. Now the destructor. Pity Nikoma went on here. He'd be proud that I know what this means now. Right, that's the destructor. Load from file. Load from file. Just put that there. Right. G-render is going to be an issue. So on the initiator, we're going to have to pass in the renderer, like we do with the other objects. Right, render from text. Right, so G-font is something that we need. Now G-font can be in the private because that's only going to be useful for here. So where's G-font in here? I missed it. Must be a bit further up. There we go. So we will put G-font there. It's not a global font, it's a class font. Because it's only going to be available inside the class. Right, so that's that. So, I better do this as well. And we'll call that G-renderer. That's what we called it, wasn't it? G capital R renderer. Wow, that is cheap. I mean, that's the one I've got. That's the one I've got. Mikroman, thank you very much for buying a t-shirt. Thank you. Thank you very much for buying it. No, don't apologise, mate. I have these moments. I try. But thank you for buying a t-shirt. Means a lot. Means a lot. You got this book? How many pages is that? Hang on, it's £3. Right, it's £3.33 And it's free delivery. And it's free delivery. Oh, I'm grabbing that. Now this one's 450 pages. This one. This one's 450 pages. I really should read this book. Put that there. Is that a UK sub? No, mate. I think it's special offer. I think it's special offer. I mean, £3.13 and it's free delivery for a 900-page book. Bonkers. Absolute bonkers. Well, you're effectively getting a free book, aren't you? Because I bet it costs more than £3 to send it. Right, where are we? By the way, Mikroman, thank you very much for buying a T-shirt. I'm sorry I had a slight wobble, but yes, it means it's a free book. You're paying £3.13 just to get it delivered to you. Yeah, it's worth it, mate. But Mikroman, thank you very much for buying a T-shirt. You did cause a slight wobble, but don't be sorry because of it. Don't be sorry. It's still sometimes a little bit raw. Right, free. I mean, I had a little bit of a wobble when I put the candle on his casket, or next to his casket. Sorry, I had a bit of a wobble then. Right, let's get rid of that. So that does the free. That does the free and destroys it. Right, set colour. Let's get this so you can read it. I'll do the other ones in order. This is how I like doing it. This is how I like doing it. I'm too OCD. If it's a method in a class, it's supposed to be in the class, not outside being a rebel. And then we should be able to use this. Class of OSK. I you know, this is setting. This is you in the class. You can see the codes in the class. You don't have to go hunting for it. It's just you have no class at all. I didn't say that. You're just unique, mate. Unique amongst everyone else. But I do hope you like your T-shirt. I do hope you like your T-shirt, mate. I do hope you like it. SP's image was great. I had to scale it up a little bit to make it do on the t-shirt right, and then had Nico's 2010-2023 onto it, but I did it in the C64 font, so right. So that's that. So that's all those. Right, what else is there? What else? Get width. Get height. Okay. Oops. Come on. Right, so we don't need those two now, because we're doing this. Right, what else is there? Right, so this initialize is what we're doing anyway, because we're creating a window, we're creating a rendered surface. Right, so we don't worry about that. So this load media is this needs to go. This needs to go inside, I think. Pirated Red Dwarf. I think Red Dwarf was a pirate anyway, wasn't he? Was Lister's mantra, never pay for anything. It's outside to make the main one more readable. Yeah. But we can... You have the first 8 seasons on DVD. You will happen to lend... Oh, there's 12... How many seasons is there? Was there 12 or 13? Did they do another one? I think they did 13, didn't they? Yeah, I mean, how many seasons did Dave commission? Was it 2 or 3? I know Dave commissioned some when they got older and fatter. I mean, come on. How can Crichton and Android gain so much weight? Come on. Ridiculous. Right, this load media. I think we can put this in the object. Let's put it in. Do we make it a private? Yeah, I think we make it a private. Right. A repeat of the dispersed squid, yeah. VHS, yes. Oh, I've not had one of those for a long, long time. Right, so here. So we've got the G font down here. Right. So what we need then is there we go. I know I get there eventually. Right, so we're going to send in the font name when we create the object, right? So when we create the object, we're going to send in the font name, yeah? So std string font name. Right, so we send in the font name when we do the constructor. God, you've all got me dad's got 2 VHSs. I said to him, why you got 2 VHSs? Because I've got so much. He's trying to digitize all his VHS tapes that he's got, and so he's got two video recorders, just in case one breaks. Right, so send in the font name. So let's see what happens then. So when we fire up here, right. So we do the init, then we load the media. But the load the media creates the texture. And then we're creating the texture inside the class. So when we do this, that's inside the class. Okay. So what we need in here is a and a there we go. So right, let's take some here we go. Let's take some of this and put it in there. Ooh, no, I called it that. Why are you complaining? M font is an unknown word? What? Your name appears twice. Oh, so it does. So it does. Right, I'll get that sorted. Nah, I don't think it'll error. I don't think it'll error. Right, so we're sending in the renderer when we create the class, and we're sending in the font name we want to use. So to draw it, we need to do that this load render text. Yeah. So when we do the draw, we need to do that. Right, what's the parameters of load render text? What's the parameters of load render text? First things first, we need to put in the text. And I haven't got anything. Right, so... So that's where we can set the text. I suppose we could do this as well. And have another one where we can specify the text as well. Right, so we can create an object. We can still set the text if we need to change it, but we can send the text in if we want. Is there a font size in here? Set color, set blend mode, set alpha. There's no font size. How do we set the font size? Ah, that's a point. How do we set the font size? Oh dear. Thanks, Docster. There's no mention. Is it when I open the font? So have a look. So that's the surface. So in the load, okay, in the load. Oh, so it is. There it is. There it is. Right. So So let's create something else here. Font size. We'll do whole numbers, yeah? We'll default it to 28. Right, so that means that up here, when we put the font name in, we'll put the font size in as well. And we'll do the same on this one as well. Oops. Night night, Mrs. OSK. I'll chat to you tomorrow. And we'll have a function to set the font size as well. That if we want to alter it, yeah. So is he all right? Right. Okay. So we've got the ability with bookies. That's why I buy these things, so I can bash them to bits. Right. So, dude. Okay, I will read. I'll read them in a bit. Okay, I'll read them in a bit. Right. Okay. So drawing. So we need to load. We need to load the font. We need to load the font in, so then we can do it. So loading the media. So we need to send in font size. So then we can use that here, and also text to display, because then we can use that here. Yes, he did, mate. He did. He did a 5,000 bit cheer. It's to set Aston up in doggy treats. Because the last lot of bits they were giving me when him and Warlock were having a fight, but these, well, 3 packs of these. He's already eaten 1 pack. He's waiting for next payday. Right, so G texture. That is the end result of load render, isn't it? Let's do this. Right, load from render text. Oh, it's a Boolean. Okay. So we don't need that. We just need to do that. That sets the texture inside. Right. Okay. So load media, which opens the font. Font. We need the font in there, don't we? Go away. Need the font name in there. No, don't do 1,000 bits, mate. 10,000 bits. No. Hey, Nikomo. Hello. Oh, okay. Hang on. How can I convert that? Is that where you do that? No. Oh. No, that's not right. Right, okay. Would that do it? That should do it, shouldn't it? That should do it. I'm getting there. See, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Right. So then we open the TrueType font with the font name and the size that we've already defined. Then we set the text color to be black. No, we want the text color to be... Where's the text color? This. Red, green, blue. Oh, is that setting the colour on the texture? So we can set the colour after the fact, is it? Right, okay. So this is just setting up to be black, just to make... Right, so here, this is where we do the draw, yeah? Because we need to draw, we need to do this to do the draw. So load media is in the draw, not that, it's load media. And we're setting in font name. Font size. And the text, which is M text. Oop. So that, when we draw, that puts it on the screen because we do the load media, which then does the render, and then the render, where is it? Creates the texture, and then, right, okay, we're missing something. We are missing something. This here, that. So then we need to do the render, but the thing that we haven't done is sent in XY. We haven't sent in XY. Right. Oh, you've been taking pictures of the moon. Nice. Right, so it's a float. Right, let's put that in the constructor. So render font size, comma, float, X, float, Y. Right, okay, so now we've got X and Y in there. floats. You're taking the mick out of my accent. Yeah, float. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. We'll see. Right, okay, so this is the X position. Right, so we're going to put X point there. And this is the Y position, because we're not going to mess around. We're going to tell it where we want it, and it can put it. Right, so we load the media, we put it in, and then we do... Oh, we're missing... What we're missing? Too few arguments. Okay, what have I missed? Too few arguments. There's one, there's two. What do you mean too few arguments? X, Y... Oh. There was only 2 arguments there. Oh, hang on. I wonder if they're missing. Oops, wrong one. I wonder if I can do that. Oh, you like it now? You like it now? Right. Right, okay. So we've got now a new text class. So let's embed this into the laser. All right, let's embed this into the laser. So it's going to be here. It's going to be here. So let's do... Let's do it after this. Right, so text. Points. That's not going to work because I need to include it, don't I? Come on. What are you worrying about? Oh. Okay. Who was pestering me about that? Who is pestering me? Where is it? Was it SP? Right. Yeah. There you go. And I know what you're talking about now. Oh dear. Oh, come on. Text. I did call it text, didn't I? Oh, it's not called text, is it? It's this L texture. I wonder if it'll allow me to use text. Seems to be. Seems to be. Come on. Oh, well, there we go. Nice. Right. So, we need to send in the renderer. And for testing's sake, we are going to just send in the, so it's assets and vector waves dot ttf. It is that way, isn't it? Yeah. No instance of constructor matches. What? Oh, have I done it wrong? SDL render. That's the same as that, isn't it? Oh, there's no constructor with only 2 arguments. Okay. I'll let it off. I'll let it off. Let's put all the other ones in first. Right, so font size. What did I do in Pygame for the scores? 15. Let's put 15 in. Next one is X point, comma, Y point. Comma, text to display. This, okay, so the text we're going to display is 20. Just to get it working. And then we will do the draw. Crikey, Aston, your stomach's going something. $26 or $28? IRC. Right. Let's see if this compiles. Okay. Let's see if this compiles. All right. Okay. Right, we should get a number. And we don't. Yeah, we're on Windows. We're not on the Pi. We're on Windows because we couldn't get the Pi one working. Right, I think it's to do... that we're not setting set color. So right, let's set it to white. Let's set it to white. I think it's not setting the color because I think the default color was black, wasn't it? Oh, we have errors. There we are. We have errors. Didn't load the font now. Try that way. Oh, it still doesn't like doing it. Vector waves TTF in assets. Right, I've just moved it into the root, so let's just try that. Let's just try that. No. It still doesn't like it. And now I've got a sound error. I wonder if it's something to do with this. No, yes. It's no sound in space. You are right. You are right. You are right. So why? Okay. I wonder if I can debug this thing. Have I installed the TTF library? Yes, I have. Oh, look at that. We got debug. Locals. So the font name is right. Right, go into it. Okay. Go into it. Do we have a font? No. Is that just saying V? Or is it just showing the first? Yeah, it looks like it's only sending V only, isn't it? Alright then. Let's try this other way. Right, let's try that. Right, let's hard code it. Let's hard code it. See what happens. Oh, would help for me being on the right one. Did I TTF init? That's a really good question. That's a really good question. Maybe not. Right. That is a good question. Hang on. Oh, we have to... Oh, right, okay. Okay. Let's put that in there then. We will put it there. Let's try that then. Doesn't seem to have done it. Do it again. This time we'll... Go away. Go away. Clear. Clear. Right. Let's see. Do we get a load of error messages? Does it still says can't load it up? Right, so we've got no messages. Okay. Fire. There is something there. There is definitely something there, but it's black. Ah! Ah! It's black. It's black. Right, so that's this. Render. Yeah, it's... We're doing the render straight away. So maybe I should send... Oh, should I send the colour in or should I just... right, hang on. Let's do a bit of jiggery pokery. Where are we? Where's the private stuff? There we go. Right, so int red, int green, int blue, Right, let's get up here. I don't think that's going to work, so let's give them different names. Dude, we must be connected somehow, mate. We must be connected somehow. Right, so let's just check. I create the object, then I change the color, and then we draw it. That should do it. So we should end up with white. We should end up with white numbers. And if that's the case, then we're on. We're on. Oh, it doesn't like blue. Did I not initialize the colours? Well, our first time chatter deserves those points for pointing out that we didn't do TTF in it. Well done. Well done. So we've got text on the screen. We got text on the screen. But it didn't like... Oh, blue set to nothing. So, well done for getting some points. You should still change to unit... Oh, right, okay. So what is it? You like this. You int. Hey, like that. Yeah? Oh, big U. Hang on, FaZe. I haven't finished. There you go, mate. I haven't finished. I'll give you 10 because you actually gave me a class to work with. So stop complaining. I hadn't finished. Right. Do I have to set these uints on? No, I don't. No, I don't. Right. But this is saying it's integers. We'll try it. We'll try it. Let's try it again, because then I want to work then with the the circle. I want to work with the circle, yeah? So let's just see if it does it in white first, and then we're gonna boost it.
Hello, John here. Thank you for following. Hope you enjoy the stream.
Who's the new follow? Who's the new follow? Say hello, whoever's just followed. Hey, Game Dev John. A man after my own heart. Game Dev John, welcome Game Dev John. My name's John, aka Old School Coder. Welcome. Welcome. Yes, we do normally do 6502, but we're having a little bit of a... This is a patron request, so we're having a few episodes about how to do C++. But there is also a C compiler for 6502. So this, learning this, will help us when we play around with the C compiler for 6502. Right, let's just see. Do I get... Give me some There's the 20. There's the 20. Right, now what I want to happen now is for that 20 to get bigger with the circle, and it changed the colour. It accepts the colour here. So we need to change this function here, right? So we need to create... Right, so red, green, and blue. Because what I want to do is I want to make the text the same colour is the font size of float. No. No, it's not. No, it's not. So we are going... Right, so... we only have to change the red one there, don't we? We only have to change the red one there. We only have to change the red one there. So red equals 255 and green equals 165. And this one is... Oh, red and green again. And then we will do it here. So that's where we set the colour before we draw it. Now we're going to use those colours here. And also, I was thinking of... Because the radius is an integer. The radius is an integer. So what I was thinking of doing is using the radius as our font size. Yeah? So I've got that hard coded, so we're going to put that back now. We're going to put that back to that. Now, in fact, let's do this just in case we have a problem. And then we'll grab that, put that back in there. It still likes it. Right. Let's see if what I'm imagining will happen. Sorry, SP. Sorry, I didn't. Right. So what I'm hoping for is the circle's going to get bigger and we're going to get the number growing in size as well. Ready? Here we go. Oh, nice! But it's not in the middle. So we need to just offset it. We need to just offset it. So if the XY point is in the middle of the thing, then we need to do minus radius divided by half and minus, yeah, on both sides. Okay. So minus new radius divided by 2. And we do it on that one as well. Right, let's see if we are in the middle or have I gone the wrong way. I've got a sneaky suspicion I've gone the wrong way on the Y. I think it's plus, but I'm not too sure. Right, here we go. Oh! Oh, nice! Nice! Very nice. Okay, Mikroman, see you later. Thanks for dropping in. Right. Okay. Right. So we've hard coded the points value here, right? But that's okay because what we're the laser. We need a way of setting the points of the laser now. We set the explosion time, don't we, here? So we could pass in the points on this. We could pass in the points for this. Ha 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 ha. Right, okay. I need another private variable. There we go. Private. Right. So, yeah, we'll do it as text. We'll do it as the text. So then when we set the explosion time, do that, and then when we do the draw, stick it in there. So where are we? here. Right, this is where we're testing the Right, we don't need all this lot now. We can get rid of all that. Don't need that now. We've proved it works. If you add to the beginning of your CPP file using namespace, yes, but I read that it's bad practice doing that, mate. To be honest, but I will do. I mean, I've forgotten something anyway. Let's get rid of that phase. Let's bring in player. I forgot to put this in. Right. You're lazy. Right, okay. Right. So, set explosion time. Okay, now. We need to asteroid. Have we got do we have the radius available to us? Shape. Where's shape? Yeah, it's in. Yeah, it's. Yeah. I'm just wondering. Oh, it's protected. Rats. Have I got a get radius? Yes, I have. Get radius. Right. So what I want to do is I want to have different points for the three asteroids, yeah? So, switch that ast it get radius. Does that it? And then I have to do case something. And then do I do that? That's how you do a case, isn't it? So, for example, if I do this, does that work? Do I not need that? Oh, I hate switches. And I need it there, don't I? And there. No? Oh, switches. Oh, is it the colon? Right. So a bit of Python in there, yeah? Bit of Python in there. Right. Okay. So we are going to have. Yep, I spelt it right. I spelt it right. You can't have a go at me. So for the big asteroids, we are going to have 20 points. Yeah. Oh, we need to do that, don't we? And then we got two other types of asteroids. Right, so we've got medium and small. Right, so the medium ones are then 50, and then the small ones are 100. You don't need the brackets for the case. What, like that? Oh, you could tell how often I use switches. Right. Oh, it's default. And they say to put the default last. Now, according to this, you don't need to put curly brackets here, yeah? Is that right? Right. You could tell I don't use switches very often. You could tell I don't use switches very often. Right. Then we are going to pass that in when we set the explosion. There we go. Right, so we should get different point values now when we blow things up. Right, here we go. I missed. There's 20. There's 50. Oh, and there's one. Oh, 100's just a bit off. That's 50. Oh, it's just slightly off the 100. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, 2 digits versus 3. Yeah. I'm just trying to think how we can mitigate that. Because it's the 1, isn't it? So it is right, because if I... Let's just say if I change this to 200, I bet it's centered. It's just because it's a number 1 it looks off. Yeah. No, it is not. It is truly off. It's truly off. Okay. So why would that be? Why would that be? Is the text bigger than the circle? Is the text bigger than the circle? Let's just emphasize it. Oh, is there a function to get the text size? Okay. Okay. We will have a blast at that. Yeah, because that's now off. Yeah, it's still doing it. Right. Let's do that function. Let's do that function. Right, text size. It was in here, wasn't it? Width and height, wasn't it? That's it. Oh, that's load from rendered text. That's our routine that we run, isn't it? That's our routine that we run. So it sets the M width and M height. Why do asteroids disappear when they pass by ship? It's not. It's turning a different colour. They're turning blue. Hello, Neg Vorse. Welcome. Right. So the height and width are set when we do. So we can. This is the X point and the Y point. So we can do it here, can't we? So X point is minus M width divided by 2 minus M height divided by 2. That should do it. Right, let's go back to the other one. And it's not there, it's in laser, isn't it? Here. So if we put this back to just normal X and Y, that should still be okay. No, Gary, the asteroids turn blue when it goes over the ship. That shows us that the collision detection between the asteroid and the ship's working. Right. Here we go. Well, that's in the centre. And that's in the centre. Ha 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 ha! Night night, Gary. See you later. Who suggested that? Who suggested that? Come on, where I am scanning chat. SP. Well done, mate. Well done, mate. Well spotted. Oh, we're getting there now. Nice. Nice, nice. Right. So we've now got a class that allows us to put text on the screen. Yeah? Because we can use that class anywhere now. Yeah, it's starting to become more like a game. So, I'm not going to start the next thing now because it's gone 11. And just bear with me a second. He's gone downstairs. Hang on. he was about to. He was about to. He was about to. Oh, what's going on here? He was about to. He was getting ready. I booted him out before he could do it. First level can have this easy asteroid behavior. What we talking about? There appears to be something wrong with the asteroids in that they go blue when they collide with the player. Pretty sure. Yeah, we haven't done the player destruction yet. We've got it now to do this. So we've he nearly in the kitchen. I nearly had a puddle in the kitchen. Caught him just before he started. Went out. First levels can be the asteroid behavior. Further levels can have the exploding asteroid right randomly. Yeah, right. So we've now got a class that allows us to put text anywhere on the screen. We've got a class. Thanks for FaZe for giving us his tutorial that he's been doing to allow us to build the class, and it works pretty well. It works pretty well. Yeah, it was sort of like that, mate. And he looks at you going, "What? I'm 16. I'm allowed." Yeah, right, get out. So, C++ and SDL is what you wrote all your PhD code on. Really? I mean, I did C++ in university, but I only did enough to skate through. I wasn't interested in the coding side of my degree because I've been a coder for like 20 years because I was a mature student. So I did all the machine learning and expert systems and all. I did that angle. Right. So you let your students write your. That is just wrong. That is just wrong. Wrong on every level. Right. So, yeah, here's one I made earlier. Wish I could have done that. Right. So we've now got a class that allows us to put text on the screen, which we can now use everywhere. So in the next... Yeah, I mean, I did fuzzy logic, expert systems, machine learning, neural networks, case-based reasoning, and what was the other one? And there was another AI. There was another AI topic that was making the rounds. I loved neural networks. Absolutely loved neural networks. It was right up my street. Neural networks were writing little brains. Really, really good stuff. Writing little brains. To the point, I've got a neural network book down there. Oh, it's there. There it is. How to write a neural network in Python. Because I really enjoyed doing neural networks. Right, so next stream, we will do the player collision system. Yeah. How to start the end of the world in Python. I like Python. I like Python. And now you can compile it now. Someone's brought out a Python compiler, so you can compile Python. So in the next stream we'll do the player collision. We'll do the player collision, work out the animation for the player collision, and start building the point system up. Yeah. There was someone's got a Python compiler because they write Python games and then they compile them up and then they put them on itch.io. So there must be a compiler out there somewhere. Don't put any of your AI in charge of heavy machinery. Well, my most successful neural network was, you know, doing truth tables. Right, so on the next stream, well, before we do that, hang on, before we do that, so what's this? This is episode 9, isn't it? Oh, hang on. Let's finish this off. Let's put this back in there. Yes, let's finish that. Let's see if we can get this one working now. Now it's in the right place. Wrong way, that way. Final test. Yours was playing a snake game using reinforced learning. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's a guy called Code Bullet. He's really funny when he does AI, especially when it goes wrong. Oh, it still works. Right, we've got the font in the right place. Nice. Right, so that means that can I have a text as a define? Can I do... like this? Can I do that? Good. Right, let's stick that in there. Oh, it's just the preprocessor. Okay. Let's just make sure it still works. Yeah. Nice. Right. So this is episode 9. Right, I will put this in Discord so you guys can download it, yeah, and have a mess around. And if you've got any, every time you misplay, every time you miss play, you miss sound. What? Pew. Pew. I will put this in Discord so you guys can download it and have a mess around with it. So if you want to mess around with it a bit more, yeah. And I think Gary's got a repo. I haven't linked this to his repo yet. I'm not sure whether to or not, but I can always download from him and do a thing. So I'm going to put this into, once I finish the stream, I'm going to put this into my Discord. Delete a random file from your hard drive. Oh, that's just so that's just so wrong. Right, so I'll put this in Discord. You guys download it as and have a play. Please remember that there's a new T-shirt on my merch store that remembers Nico. There we go. That remembers Nico. So if you want to have something to remember the little man by, then please grab a T-shirt, yeah. I mean, Mikroman's already bought one and made me have a lump in my throat, which there's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to remember the little man, there's a thing to a lasting memory of him. All right. I've also, like I said, done a Nico's Run mug. So if you don't want a T-shirt with Nico's Run on it, there is a mug with it on. So if you want, all right. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Yeah. Right then, guys. I will say ta for now, and I will see you on Wednesday. All right. Take care. Bye. I'd like to thank all the patrons that are contributing to my channel. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now. Thank you very much.